Hello, my name is R.Joshua. I'm the founder of the Facebook group Homeless Advocates for Christ, and I'm just encouraging everyone to give their life to Jesus Christ if they haven't already. There's a heaven and a hell, and Jesus died for us. We all deserve hell. We've all sinned, and only God's grace can save us, through faith in Christ shed blood for us. And this is what I'm concerned about in the city of Anaheim, is somewhat of a lack of grace towards those on the streets that are homeless. We've passed laws in this city that criminalize the poor and the homeless. You've essentially trained the police to see the poor and homeless as criminals when you outlaw sleeping bags and tarps and things like that, even though they've not committed any crime. So I think the greater crime really is the pride and the overgeneralization, the bigotry that is against the homeless, compared to maybe the alcohol and the drug use. There's a lot of people that have been raped, assaulted, hit and run, and they lose their job, and of course some of them might go to the bottle or they go to a drug or whatever. And so who's the bigger criminal? The one that really attacks these people with these laws, or the people that are sometimes victims of awful situations? So I want to encourage the council to get rid of some of these bigoted laws again. We've been doing this for years, of course, and I got to be honest, I'm disappointed with how you guys are responding to our requests, because those laws are still on the books. Just recently, Sergeant Loza went out and harassed another homeless person for having property in the park, and when we showed up with our cameras, though, he backed off, and they didn't arrest this guy or do anything. They didn't force him out of the park like they were planning to, I guess, but then we got with the cameras and they didn't. So it seems like there's some shady stuff going on with this Sergeant Lozo, and he needs to be dealt with. So yeah, I'm disappointed, but other countries are doing a lot better job as far as this. There's in South Africa, they actually made the police replace the homeless people's housing, those that they destroyed. So that would be what I would see as kindness. If we could do things like that in the city of kindness. And just to remind the taxpayer that hates the homeless and doesn't want to help them, doesn't want to give a penny to the homeless or the poor, it still costs more if you don't help the homeless compared to if you leave them on the street. Because you look at law enforcement costs, medical costs, and lawsuit costs, when you violate people's rights, that's going to cost you more than if you provide housing for the homeless. And study after study, that's what it's showing. So you're basically asking to give more to the homeless if you keep criminalizing them. That's what you choose to do. So with that, just hope you guys will do the right thing. And again, I am quite disappointed in how things have been going. Thanks for your time.